Guys, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Today is December 3rd, 2018. You might notice this big old fella back here behind me. I'm actually working on a yard ornament sign thing for our yard. It's really kind of cool. Our neighborhood association has gotten together, and to try to get people back into the spirit of Christmas, they've kind of assigned each street a different theme, which is really cool. As most of you know, our entire neighborhood was destroyed from the hurricane, and so more and more families are starting to get back in their homes and move here, and so they really are trying to get people back into like decorating and, like I said, into the spirit of Christmas. So just to kind of explain what this snowman back here is doing, I'm actually painting him right now, waiting for him to dry, and I was like, oh no, I haven't done my video for today, and I've been trying to kind of figure out what I was going to talk about today. I just need to say first off that I am so very excited that I decided to do this. I feel like it's kind of given me an extra, I don't know, breath of fresh air or just bump of energy. I don't know, it kind of gives me something to look forward to. I talked a little bit in my last video about kind of the biggest change that's happened, other than me obviously having a baby, is, you know, being home with him. That's been a huge adjustment for me. You know, I've always worked. I've never been at home, and so I actually worked in higher education for 12 years, and so being at home with him has actually been a huge adjustment for me. Just trying to figure out a schedule, figuring out what works best for him and what works best for our family. We are a blended family, so we have, you know, crazy schedules on the weekends, and so it's always kind of evolving and changing, and we just kind of have to, you know, hold on to the horns of life and kind of just navigate it together. So having him definitely just, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's his world and I'm just living in it. And so I'm still trying to find, I don't know, a balance in it all. It's hard. There's not like a structure to my day, or there hasn't really been. It's just, you know, he wakes up and I wake up, or we're up at and you know, during the middle of the night, and you know, I'm up with him. And so days and nights were kind of mixed up for a little while. Thankfully, he has been really easy to kind of get him into a schedule of sleeping, like I talked about last night. You know, once he hit 3 months old, we started sleep training, and so I'll talk more about that obviously in another video. I'm trying to kind of hold my topics because I feel like I might run out of things to talk about, and so he was really easy to, you know, be able to, you know, quote unquote sleep train him. And so you know, now that we kind of have a bedtime routine, we know what time he'll be going to bed. It kind of gives me a little more freedom in the evening time, after he goes to bed at 7, to just, you know, kind of slow down and take a breath and just kind of regroup. You know, obviously when you have a little tiny baby, it's just kind of go, 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 go all the time. You don't really have time to kind of slow down. And it was actually one of the things that I guess I was kind of the most anxious about having him is, you know, we get the boys every single weekend. And so when we have them, we just go, go, go all the time, and it goes by so fast. And it makes me so sad that, like, I feel like our time with them just goes by so fast that during the week, I felt like I could slow down. I could take a breath. You know, we weren't go, go, go all the time. And so I was really able to kind of regroup and just refocus. And now introducing him, it's go, go, go all the time. And so one of my biggest anxieties or fears is that the time would just fly by, because we're just go, go, go all the time. And it is flying by. It makes me emotional to talk about. I can't believe he's going to be 5 months old. That's just insane to me. And so creating this structure, this day-to-day life of what that looks like has been really, really difficult. I don't have to wake up at a specific time. I don't have to go to lunch at a specific time. I'm not getting off at 5 anymore. It's kind of an all-day job, if you will. And so that's been interesting to transition from, you know, having an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday position, to just being at home with him. And it has been incredible. I mean, it's everything I could have ever wished for and so much more. Just being able to be home with him. We kind of had the really difficult decision of, do we, do I go back to work at 6 weeks and put him in daycare, or do I stay home with him? And honestly, from a financial standpoint, it made more sense for me to stay home with him, because such a huge part of my income that I was bringing home would go to daycare. And so I would essentially be paying for him to go to daycare and working for daycare, and I did not want to have to, obviously did not want to do that. And so it made more sense financially for me to stay home. And of course I wanted to be able to soak up this time with him. We prayed, many years to have him. And so I definitely wanted to have those moments with him. And so I guess this video is really just, talking about that huge switch from having a scheduled day to being able to kind of manage having him now and figuring out what that schedule looks like. And so now kind of what our schedule is from day to day, now that we've been able to get on a schedule, is he goes to bed at 7 every night. He knows around 6:30, you can tell he starts getting restless. He gets really super cranky. He is ready for bed. And so he sleeps from 7 at night to 6-ish in the morning. Sometimes it's a little bit before, sometimes it's a little bit after. It just kind of depends. Now he has recently started teething. He has 2 little teeth that are coming in at the exact same time, which has been a nightmare for him. I feel so bad for him because he's had such a hard time with having these teeth come in, but it hasn't really affected his sleep schedule. So like I said, he sleeps from 7 to 6-ish, and then we get up and he eats, and I change him and we kind of play for a little while. He goes down for his morning nap at 8:30-ish. And he'll sleep till about 10. So I got kind of a couple of hours in the morning to get up, to get dressed, showered, whatever I need to do to kind of start our day. And so, and then during the day, the nap schedule kind of differs. He does take one more nap in the morning and then one more nap in the afternoon time. So, and then, we start all over again. So, I mean, I guess what has been so difficult is not having a scheduled day. And so I'm so grateful that we're getting to a point where I can take this time after he goes to bed to kind of regroup, refocus, breathe. I feel like all day long we're just go. So it's been nice to have this time at night to paint a snowman and breathe and kind of take in the day and just pray and be grateful for the day. Last night I was able to kind of sit down and watch some videos and just kind of catch up on YouTube and all of that. I'm still working on a couple of update videos for him, and so I'm so grateful to finally have him on a schedule where I can kind of focus on other things besides him all the time. And so I don't know if you're watching this video and you have transitioned or have transitioned in the past from a working mom to a stay-at-home mom. If you have any advice or tips that you would share with me, I would definitely be grateful. I'm still trying to kind of navigate this new chapter of my life, and so I feel like the most reassuring moments have been, now that I have him on a specific schedule, taking the time is so important to kind of regroup. I don't want to get swallowed up in life. I want to enjoy those moments. And so I've been so grateful to now be on, have a structured day again. And so, yeah, that is kind of what I want to talk about today. And I'm sorry if it kind of seems like I'm all over the place. But I was thinking about that earlier. I'm so grateful to now have this quiet time in the evening to regroup and refocus and kind of take a little bit of time to kind of focus on the day and what tomorrow is going to bring. And it's not so crazy right now. It's quiet. And so that's been nice to enjoy that. So I will let y'all go for day 3, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.